and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Impossible Burger Patties and Weis ground beef patties. The difference between these two is that the Impossible patties are made from plants, and the Weis ground beef patties are made just from beef. And pretty much I'm going to be talking to you about them today because since summer's coming up and it's time to start getting hot dogs and burgers out, I want to show some alternative options than just beef patties. So for my new product, I chose the Impossible Burger, which is a company that makes, all their foods, which is more than just patties, which could be sausages and other types of meat out of plants. Marketing strategies the Impossible brand uses relies on social media. The websites contain a lot of information about how eco-friendly they are. The website also is covered in a green, blue, and white pattern, which the green indicates that it's more of an eco-friendly, organic, and healthy type of food. The white indicates that the product is just a simple product, not too much going into it. And the blue indicates a trustworthy type of company or agency. For Weis quality, the reason they use the red lettering and then the yellow borders is because usually for the consumer, red means meat and then the yellow. Between both of the burgers, they provide the same amount of calories. They both have at least 230 calories, but the composition between the two differ quite a bit. The Impossible Burger patties contain 5 grams of fiber, 19 grams of protein, 13 grams of fat, and then 6 grams of saturated fat. They contain less than 1 gram of sugar, and then including with that sugar is 1 gram of added sugar, and they have a caloric density of 2.035. The Weis beef patties contain no fiber. They have 12 grams of protein, 20 grams of fat, 8 grams of saturated fat, and 1 gram of trans fat. They do not have any sugar, no added sugars, and they have a caloric density of 2.91. The ingredients they use in the Weis patties is just beef, nothing more, nothing less. But the Impossible Burger, they have many more ingredients, which are water, soy protein, sunflower oil, natural flavoring. Then they also have methyl cellulose, dextrose, yeast extract, food starch that's modified, dextrose, coconut oil, salt, onion powder, garlic powder, spices, and even dried yeast. The protein in the Impossible Burger comes from soy. The meat type of flavor they use in the Impossible Burger comes from a name of heme. Heme is extracted from the root of soybean plant, but is now genetically engineered into yeast, which after fermentation turns into heme. The fat in the Impossible Burger comes from coconut oil and sunflower oil. And then from what I noticed while trying the two, which this is the Impossible Burger after it was cooked and this is before it was cooked. This is the Weis beef patty after it was cooked and before it was cooked. The main thing I noticed was the taste in the Impossible Burger was that it was it kind of tasted floury and it was a little bit bitter. It had a spongy but soft mouthfeel. It did smell like pancakes when I was cooking it, and it just looks fluffy. The Weis brand had an umami taste and a little bit bitter. It did feel a little dry and chalky in my mouth. The odor was another type of umami smell, which is like a meat type of smell. And it, as you can see, it looks very flat It's thin and has like burnt edges. The Impossible Burger patty would be an acceptable choice since it provides more protein, less fat, and has the same amount of calories. But the better buy would be the Weiss brand patties since they cost $5.76 a pound, and the Impossible Burgers cost $11.36 a pound. A 24-ounce pack of the Impossible patties costed $16.99, and then a 64-ounce of Weiss beef patties costed $22.99. The Impossible brand designs their packaging on the focus of protection from food waste. They are also recyclable, but compared to regular burgers, the Impossible Burger requires 96 less land, 87% less fresh water, and generates about 89% fewer greenhouse gas emissions.